New arm for the Giants, Robbie Ray.
Just trying to keep this one close here. And this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's the first baseman, Luke Gehrig.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Here comes the 0-1. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Big-time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit. 0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him off. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Mickey Mantle stepping in now for the Yankees. And what a two-way player. Not just offensively, but as good a defensive outfielder as there is in the game. One out, base is empty, and a run in here on opening day.
That's inside.
Ray,
That's a ball.
34-year-old vet, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. Way out front for strike two.
That's
Really
inside
good take,
ball.
especially with 2 strikes.
One run across in the frame so far, and we're in the top half of the 6th. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Irvin takes it in for the out. 2 down.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher, Jorge.
The switch hitting catcher will come up to hit. Jorge Posada.
Ball. Hoo-yah! That's a ball.
On the ground, Devers. Inning over. Solo homer extends the Yankees lead. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. Back here at Oracle Park, bottom of the inning, Willie McCovey getting ready to hit. That misses
Down,
the zone.
ball.
Ball 1.
All these Giants, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Devers,
That
up
miss,
for the
that's a
third
ball.
time here, watches that one miss. Giants down by a pair here in the bottom of the sixth. Swinging a foul out of play. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
And a 1-2.
That's the
Take
ball.
right there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in. You see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
In the dirt, and it's a full count. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Quite the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at bat alone. Really making him work out there.
10-pitch
That's
AB
ball
right
four.
there
Take your
before
pick.
he worked the walk. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. 1 out man at first. Orlando Cepeda, the next Giants ahead.
Now this team is definitely looking for big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Devers, the base runner at first with 1 out. In the air, right field. Williams settles underneath it. And there are 2 outs. Now it's the shortstop, Willie Adames. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads.
Nice work.
Here's your 1. That one fouled off.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. We're through 6 full. Yankees 3 and the Giants 1. It's the game of the week on MLB The Show.
I can't never stay. Yeah, I ain't reading the teeth. Know if you hit me, cold with a feet. All of this drip, can't get it for cheap. I hit a cat when you giving a speech. I'm at the top, so they got it for me.
Back here in San Francisco. Top of inning number 7. Greg Nettles stepping in now for the Yankees.
Now what he's looking for there, the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down to his own.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-2. Stays alive. And 0-2. That one missed. Oh, look at the stop. Over to first. And they get the out.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, number 12, Trent.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Ball to strike. The pitch. Outside. That one misses. Ball 3.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
And a payoff pitch. Now here's a flare off the bat, and it stays fair. So a man aboard now with one away.
The bat, number 2, shortstop,
Derek Jeter will hit next. Flips the corner, and it's 0-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Man at first, one away. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Sets him down looking. Throws him with a heater at the knees. So back to the top of the order. Here's the second baseman, Joe Morgan. And this one squirts away from the catcher. The throw into second, but he's in there easily. And now a man into scoring position. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Pitch is in there, and the count 1-1.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
Fall off foul.
That's a ball.
2 outs, and 1 in scoring position. Now a pop-up on the infield. Adames under it. And that's the 3rd out.
Now, for the
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. David Bednar, ready to make his season debut. Here's Thompson to hit now. He's already homered here in this one. That one catches the zone, and the count is 1-1.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Here's a 1-1. Out towards right center field. Williams on the move to the alley. He's got it, and there's one down. Luis Arias digs in now. And that's fouled off.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
In the air, right field. Williams on his way over. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's two down. So here's Bader now.
Harrison. Bader.
Wood!
And that one sliced foul. Two down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the seventh. Now a pop-up on the infield. Nettles settles underneath it. And the inning is over. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Sam Hentges getting ready to make his season debut. Just missed.
Nope, that's outside. Ball.
And another
That's
ball.
low. That's a ball.
That clips the corner.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
Now a screamer into the outfield. One down.
Designated hitter, Dave Rose.
Stands in now, looks at that one inside. Action in the San Francisco bullpen. Joey Lucchesi, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Buto also getting ready. And that one is lifted in the air. Cepeda has a beat on it. Takes it in for the out. Lou Gehrig stepping in now for the Yankees.
Ball out.
Two down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the eighth. In the air to left center. And that is that. So the Yanks go in order, but they still lead it 3-1. Ready for the bottom of the eighth. Now it's the Giants catcher, Carlos Narvaez. High fly ball lifted into air right field. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. 0-1 now. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Bednar, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a curve, and occasionally works in a splitter. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Quick three-pitch strikeout, and you look at the sequence. The plan was clearly to work him inside. Didn't want to let him get his arms extended, make him a little bit uncomfortable in there, and he ended up overmatching him in the process. That's one you have to take note of as a hitter for next time you come to the plate.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. David Bednar will depart. Two-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher for the Yankees, Billy Wagner. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
No, that's out.
Takes ball one off the plate. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Cade Smith, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Goose getting cranked up as well.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Here's a 2-0. Swings through that one for strike one.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they creeping into my mind right now.
Just missed. Three-one is on the way. A little out front there as he swings through it. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. In the air, right field. Takes it in for the out. Now the number 2 hitter really becoming a walk and a pair of strikeouts. In the air, left field. Mantle makes his way towards it. Makes the catch. Inning over. No runs, no hits. Back here at Oracle Park. We go to the 9th. Mickey Mantle. Step. In now for the Yankees.
In the game, everyone gets a little tighter. A way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
And the 0-1. That clips the corner.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter was thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Here's a 1-2.
Ball.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Now one missed. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Fights it off. You'll see another.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Foul off the plate. They'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. Three-two to third. He made the pitcher earn that out after a long at bat.
The catcher, Jorge Posada.
And the batter now, Jorge Posada. 0 for 3 in this one.
All right. That missed. That's a ball.
And it remains 2-2.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Throw short, hops him at first. Can't come up with it. He's safe.
Just not enough on that throw to get it all the way across the infield in the air. And unfortunately, he didn't get the bailout he needed over there at first.
Now the third baseman, Greg Nettles.
Hurt.
In the air, out towards left center. He's there. He's got it. 2 down.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, number 12.
Here comes the manager out of the Giants dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Sam Hentges won't go any further. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Jose Buto.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Trent Grisham, the next to hit, 1 for 3.
Looks like he sacrificed to pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
That's for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
0-2 now.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Posada off of first with 2 away. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. The batter will be the shortstop. Derek Jeter. So a change being made out at second. On to run for the Yankees, Phil Rizzuto.
Hey, ha!
The 0-1. Swing and a ground ball. And it gets by him. But goes to second with it. And here in San Francisco. Of 9. Rafael Devers up to him. Austin Wells, the new catcher now. Wagner going for save number 1 in this spot. And they traded for him earlier this year.
Nope, ball.
The 1-1. Fouled off left side. The 1-2. High fly ball, right field. Williams moving under this one. And there's one down. Orlando Cepeda, the next Giant to hit. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. No question about this one. It's out of here. A solo shot. His first homer of the year. And just like that, they're within a run. These fans are really excited right now. Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat, and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Willie Adames. Over 3. With 3 strikeouts. He was late there, strike 1. The Yanks trying to close out a 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out.
Right through there for a strike. So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
This one in the air, center field. Grisham is there, makes the catch.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Billy Wagner won't go any further tonight. And he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Goose Gossage. A chance at his first save of the year. Thompson.
Oh, that's low. That's a ball.
As he thought about that one, but held back. Looking to get the tying run on base. And a strike right through there. That one in triple digits. They're down to their final strike.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than
that one back up the middle, and it gets through. So 2 down. Luis Arias, the next Giant to hit, known for his late inning heroics.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Right through there for a strike.
But with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
Ball one there. Giants with the winning run at the plate. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Quick move to first. Back in there standing.
Well, at least you got the pitcher thinking a little bit. You don't want to run yourself out of the ball game. You get thrown out or picked off, it's over.
The 1-1. And the fastball clips the outside corner for a strike.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Into center. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees collect their first win of the season.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
3-2 the final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by the Game of the Week. I'm John Schaum. We'll talk to you soon.
Wouldn't rodeo drive. Shorty, I stick like Fredo Bank. Stay in your lane down 4 or 5.